Hey guys, this is Rob from Newbie Thrift, and I recently just started doing some Facebook Marketplace deals. I never really found anything before that I was really interested in or that was a good enough deal, but recently I got probably about 4 different deals, so I just wanted to show you what I got. This first deal was a Wii bundle. Didn't have a Wii console in it, it just had accessories and games. It was listed for 20 bucks. And so I drove there, did a porch pickup, and let me just show you what I got for $20. So here's the box. I got 2 Wii remotes, 2 white nunchuck controllers, 2 steering wheels, which these can be bundled with Mario Kart. I guess one of those little extra. So here's another nunchuck that I got. Some random Nerf accessories, which these aren't really worth anything. But the true value is with the games here. So let me just show you. I got Disney Sing It, Just Dance 3, Grand Slam Tennis, Just Dance 2, Tiger Woods 10, Lego Star Wars, Cars, Shaun White Snowboarding, Just Dance 2014, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And then the real money makers are right here. I got New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and this is actually the white case. Usually it comes in a red case, but the white case is actually worth a little bit more. I got Mario Kart Wii, which is always a great seller. And then I also got Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And then let me show you, I added all this stuff on price charting, and I'll put it out here. I've got 2 different bundles, so let me show you. Here's the first bundle. This is worth $68.41, and this has the 2 controllers, 2 nunchucks, and then Smash Brothers, Just Dance 3, and Disney Sing It. And then the second lot was $130.38, and that has mostly all the rest of the games in there. So the total value of that was $199.19. So paid 20 bucks, it's worth $199. It was a great first Facebook deal. Alright guys, so the second Facebook Marketplace deal I did was for a Wii console with a game and some controllers. This console bundle was listed for $75. And I was watching it for a week or so, and then the price got knocked down to $45. And I was going to pick it up for $45, but then I just asked her, would you take $40? And she said yes. So parking lot pickup, it was super easy. So for 40 bucks, let me show you what I got. So I got the Wii system. Nice and clean. The only thing about this Wii console was it was actually missing the doors, but I was able to order these doors on Amazon for $5, so it just makes it look a lot nicer if you can put the doors on there. It had the sensor bar with it. Had 1 Wii remote. Actually, it had 2 Wii remotes. I don't have the pink one showing, but it had a white one and a pink one. And then the AV cable, stand, came with 1 nunchuck, power brick, and the moneymaker, Wii Sports. So if you've got a bundle and you've got Wii Sports sitting around, you want to try to bundle this with a console. This alone is probably going to sell for at least 20 bucks, even if it's disc only. So it'll amp up the value. Let me show you what the value is of everything on price charting. So the total value of everything was $91.55 on price charting. So that included the Wii Sports loose disc, pink Wii remote, white Wii remote, and a nunchuck. So paid 40, value 91, quick profit. All right, so let's talk about Facebook Marketplace deal number 3. So I was looking through some listings and I saw a listing for an Xbox 360 with controllers, games, and Kinect. It was listed for $100. So I was looking at basically the pictures to see what was included and take a look at the games in there. And a lot of you gamers will know that NCAA Football 14 is a pretty high value game. So it's going between $70 and $80 right now. So I knew that that game alone would probably pay for the whole thing. So I offered him 80 bucks and he accepted. So I went down to grab it. I got an Xbox 360. This is the S, or the slim black version, and came with power brick, came with the AV cable. It also came with a Kinect, which can actually bump up the value pretty well. And then it also came with 3 controllers. So these are always good to have. Wireless controllers. Here's another one. So already for 80 bucks, that's a pretty good deal to get that console. But now let's talk about the games. So we already know that NCAA Football 14 was in there. So great value on that. But it also had Star Wars, Red Dead Redemption, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. This is a great one to trade into GameStop when they have their extra trade-in credit. Skate 3. We've also got Forza 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, MLB 2K10, Pure, and then he also had a bunch of regular Xbox games in here, which I gladly accepted. Madden 06, this is a demo disc, Return of the King, Fight Night 2004, and NCAA Football 06. So let's total up the value of this. Again, I use price charting. So here's the first bundle, $259.11 was the total. So that included all the games plus NCAA Football 14, plus 3 wireless controllers, the Kinect, and the Xbox 360. And then lot number 2 is worth $52. That included all of the rest of the games, including the Xbox games. So the total on that is $311.96. So I paid 80 bucks. The value is $311.96. It's another great deal. Okay, Facebook Marketplace deal number 4. So I saw a listing for 8 PlayStation 2 games, and it was for $60. Normally that's really not a good deal at all unless you find a really rare game in there. However, there was one game in there that I thought was pretty valuable. So I asked him if he would do 30, and then he said, how about 40? And I said, nah, I usually like to stay around $3 a game. So basically he said, okay, I'll do 30. So I was getting this stuff together, and I said, do you have any other old, retro games? Which is what a lot of these other video game sellers say to do when you're doing a marketplace deal. I think, who says that? Retro Rick says that. Chase After the Right Price, and there's also Harry Tornado. So it's something that I've learned from watching those channels. And he said, yeah, I think I have an old N64. So I was instantly like, okay, I really want that because I don't have one for my collection, and I know they're pretty valuable. So I said, hey, I'll definitely take it if you're willing to sell it. And we just started chatting, and turns out he wanted a PlayStation 3. So I had just picked one up at Goodwill for $26.99. And it's not a backwards compatible PlayStation 3, so it's not as valuable, and I wasn't using it, so I said I'll trade it to you for the N64. So we added that on. So let me just show you the initial deal for 30 bucks. This is what I got. So here are the 8 games: Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Barbarian, Black, Burnout Dominator, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, Shrek Super Slam, and then a bunch of loose games that I had to clean up a little bit, but Crash of the Titans, Destroy All Humans, which actually is worth a little bit, Devil May Cry, and then really the last game that he was talking about was this, and it's a Game Shark. It's actually Game Shark 2 version 4 for PlayStation 2. And if you didn't know, the Game Shark, let me open this up. It's a cheat codes disc that you put in your PlayStation 2, and it provides cheat codes for every single game that's available for PlayStation 2. So these Game Sharks are pretty valuable right now. So even though he listed this as one of the games, I knew that this would probably pay for the whole thing. So for $30, I got all those games plus the Game Shark. So I put that into price charting, and you can see the value is $115.85. So 30 bucks into $115.85, that's a great deal. Now if you look here, the Game Shark 2 version 4, that's worth almost 40 bucks by itself. So this was a great deal. However, we also did that trade deal where I was going to get an N64 and he was going to get a PS3. So I arrived there, he had a box of stuff on his porch, and I did see the N64 in there, but it didn't have power, it didn't have any controllers, no games, no hookups whatsoever. But I was still willing to do it because you can pick up those things for cheap on Amazon. So he just said, yeah, my wife wants me to get rid of this box of stuff, so you can have the whole box. And so I kind of quickly looked through, and there were some things in there that I was like, oh, this seems like a good deal, but I really didn't know how good of a deal it was until I got home. So let me just show you. I did get the N64 right here. I got a bunch of random cables, which I think they're Xbox 360 cables. Yeah, kind of random. I got a PSP power adapter, just part of it, so I'll just put that in the box of cords. I got a PlayStation 2 DVD remote with 2 sensors, so that was pretty cool. I got a PS1 Slim, which is actually not working right now. I'm gonna try to fix it up. It powers on, but on the back here, it's got a broken port. So I need to replace that port somehow. So if you have experience doing that and you know how to do this, just put a comment down there telling me what I need to do. But it does power on. I also got another PS1. This is the original PlayStation 1. So this is pretty cool. I've never had one of these. It does work, as do all these other ones. In addition, I got a PS2. So all of this stuff was in the box that he said basically just had the N64 in it. So I traded him one not backwards compatible PS3 for a PS2, 2 PS1s, an N64, the DVD remote, a bunch of cords, a couple extra games, which they're not really worth much. But here's another bonus. It had 2 of these Game Shark memory cards in it. And I didn't realize this, but these are valuable. These are worth about $20 each. So that bumped up the value of the whole bundle by 40 bucks. So I put all that stuff into price charting, and the value is $256.58 for the two PS1s, the PS2, the N64, the DVD remote, and a couple more games. Plus, if you add the $40 for those two memory cards, the total value now becomes $372.43. I only had $30 cash into it and a PS3, which I got for $27 at Goodwill. So I basically paid $57 and I got $372 worth of stuff. So good deal. All right, so the last deal of the week. This was a Goodwill bundle that I picked up. Mike and I go to Goodwill's quite often, and I'd say, 1 out of every 5 times you might find something. But this was a major haul. It was probably my best haul from a Goodwill since I've started. Usually we look at the game section, there's a few of them scattered amongst the DVDs. This looked like somebody had turned in their entire PS3 collection, along with some Wii stuff and some other stuff. So let me show you what I got. Granted, all of these games were $5 each. This Goodwill, when they get new stuff in, they charge $5 or $5.05 for each game. But I didn't care because a lot of these were in perfect condition and they were great games. So let me show you. So here's the first bundle. We've got a bunch of PS3 games. You can see on there. I'd say the standouts are probably Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. Sometimes these Rock Band track packs are worth quite a bit. So this value right here was $83.43. Here's lot 2. Again, all PS3 games. Some good stuff in here. Some highlights. Guitar Hero Metallica. This is going for over 20 bucks right now. Silent Hill Homecoming. All the Silent Hill ones sell really well. All the wrestling ones sell really well. So this is WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. And then sealed copy of Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock. This one's going to be tough for me to sell because I really want to keep it because it has a free Soundgarden CD inside, and I'm a huge fan. So anyway, I'll have to think about that one. But the value of this stack is $119.95. Stack 3. This one contains PS3 games as well as some Wii games and then some older stuff. So we've got some highlights, Duke Nukem Forever, Boom Blocks actually sells pretty well, and then these two Tiger Woods games, they're going for over 20 bucks. So be on the lookout for Masters, Tiger Woods 12, and then Tiger Woods 11 for Wii. And then my favorite is this one. Tatsunoko versus Capcom Ultimate All-Stars. This one is worth, I believe, almost 40 bucks by itself. So when I saw this, I was literally shaking. But anyway, I never find stuff like this at Goodwill, but it's probably my best find of the year. And then just a couple random ones that got thrown in. Britney's Dance Beat, can't go wrong with that. And then a Grand Theft Auto. So the value of this stack is $168.53. And then to finish it off, a couple PS4 games. They're not too bad. And then don't sleep on getting CD PC games. Sometimes these are put in the music CD section, but they're actually PC games. I looked both of these up, and they're worth $15 each. So make sure you look for PC games, PlayStation 1 games. They can always be thrown in with the CD section. So the value of this stack is $45.80. So the grand total of this entire stack is $417.71. I paid about $170. So, I mean, that's a great profit. Again, best Goodwill find probably ever so far. So very excited about this one. But that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed those pickups that I made. We're going to have a lot more videos showing you what we pick up at Goodwills, Facebook Marketplace deals, and stuff like that. Mike is going to do a video next, and he's going to talk about a lot of his recent sales. He's able to, he's bumped up his sale count pretty high. It's a lot higher than it was when we first started, and it's all due to promoted listings. So that's something that he's definitely going to go into. So give us a like, please subscribe to our channel, and we'll catch you next time.